Hello, garden lovers. How are you today? So I thought I would make a short video of the shade garden because the gardenia is blooming. So it's a ground cover gardenia, or as the landscape industry would call it, the prostrate variety. So I have 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And so this one over here, only 1 bloom opened, but there's tons of buds, as you can see. And I wish you're here right now because the air is perfumed with the sweet, sweet smell of gardenia. So it's really this shade garden is really been doing so much better, I guess because of all the rain and all the nice, right temperature for the season. Usually will be so hot by now in the south because our winters are sometimes mild, and so we get hot really quickly. So but this year literally it's been raining non-stop. It's about to rain again. It was sprinkling yesterday, and but we had a couple of days of sunshine. As you can see, the storm is coming. So yeah, the gardenia is the star of the show, and because of the wind too blowing, you can really, you step out and you can smell them. So, and I don't know if I've shown you the new addition to the shade garden. Just a pot to give it height a little bit. So it's just and I don't think it's liking it there. I think maybe it's just too wet. I don't know, but it's not looking too hot right now. See? Or maybe it's waiting for the hot season. So, and also while we're in here, I have those 2 terracotta pots that I got from an estate sale, and I have been trying to make up my mind on what to plant there. I sort of wanted it to give that table and chair a little privacy. So I also wanted it to be evergreen, and I also wanted it to be not so green, like maybe a variegated variety of some sort, like a yellow variegation or a white variegation even. So I have been looking at ligustrum, the Sunshine Ligustrum, for a while, and I just couldn't make up my mind until yesterday, 2 days ago, I just went ahead and pulled the trigger when I went to Lowe's for something else. And so I think it's a perfect color. And this is a semi-shade area, and if it gets big, I can always transfer it to a bigger pot. But so yeah, and And also, as you can see, all the wildflowers are going bananas. They are loving everything. the all the rain, all the moisture, and then the weather is warming up, and I even had the dahlia blooming in the pot over there. So I cut the one open bloom to bring it to my sister-in-law's house. I went to visit yesterday, and I brought her some blooms for her flower vase. So yeah, the daylilies, the wildflowers is just a riot of yellow, and so I just want to share with you just snippets of the garden while it's beautiful. So anyway, and so I'm actually on my way out to I think I'm gonna go to Walmart to get some topsoil. I love their Scott brand topsoil. It's just like compost. So for the price, I'm in love with it. So I even use it for my pots. As a matter of fact, that ligustrum right there, look at it. It looks just like compost, but it's topsoil. And like I said, the brand is Scott's. But I also limbed up, I think I mentioned it in my previous video, limbed up this camellia. So I don't think I have enough from my pine trees. I need some pine needles to mulch it, and that would make it look good, and also it will give it the acidity that it loves. And so let me go on this path on the other side of the shade garden and show you one more time the beautiful blooms of the deliciously smelling gardenia. And I have this fuchsia is having a second flush, so I deadheaded when the first flush was done. And of course this is really shady, so it's taking its time to open up, but they're coming. So it's that pink and purple in one bloom variety. I didn't even save the tag for the name, but you know, it's fuchsia. And there's everything. And also the toad lily is I guess it's their third year. So you've heard of the saying about plants: the first year they sleep, the second year they creep, and then the third year they leap. And so here they are. They quadrupled the size, and they should be growing taller as the season go on. And it's just a lovely variegated variety of a toad lily, and it's accented with this beautiful weed. It's Transcantia.
however you want to say it, or some people call it wandering Jew. And it just have the beautiful, beautiful blue. And so I just leave them there actually, and then when they get rowdy, I pull them out. So, beautiful wildflower, or some people would call it weed. And so that is really is everything. As you can see, my bag of rock is still there, but I just didn't want to run or drive the tractor on the wet grass, and just, I don't know, I'm just weird that way. So but I want to show you this thing that it bloomed for the first time, and I've forgotten that I have this plant, and it's called the feverfew. So it's a tall feverfew, probably over 24 inches, maybe just a tad taller than 24 inches. And then I also found out that there's a shorter feverfew, and one short variety is even like, it has golden leaves, so I'm on the hunt for that. I just love everything with a different color leaves or variegated leaves, just to contrast with all the green. So there's the daylily, there's the towering, what is that guy? I could never remember names when you put me on the spotlight. But it's been corralled, so it was flopping. And then the blue eyes in the background. Alright, so this is supposed to be a short video, but before we end the video, let me also show you one other thing, and that is a potato vine. I got that from a garden that we visited in Mobile, Alabama. So I need to, I think, give it a haircut because it's just long and maybe it will bush out. But it has beautiful, beautiful blue flowers. And so on to the other path. So I guess I call this the driveway garden. And so this little path, I just want to go around and show you, probably on this angle from the back. It's just a little green right now, but it just, everything popped when I put the mulch. So there's the mulch, there's the standard my God, maybe I shouldn't be filming today. The standard, not a camellia, anyway, it's right there. So I actually gave it a haircut the other day, just the rowdy long stems that were going out of place, because I want to keep as much leaves as I can for it to grow bushier, and then I can shape it when that time comes. But here's the green plantings. There's an autumn fern, And there's chartreuse hosta, and then there's a blue hosta over here. And there's also a smaller hosta. I think I transplanted that last year, and it's just repeating the chartreuse from the fern, and hopefully that little Hakone grass that you can barely see. I purchased it from like in a 4-inch pot, so maybe that's why it's not growing as it should. But I just can't wait for that to grow. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to that all year, make sure it gets enough water, because I really would love to see the contrast between the chartreuse and the dark ajuga and the wandering Jew or Sucritia over there. So maybe I'll plant another Hakone grass in that space right there, and then it will contrast with the Sucritia. Okay, so the tree form is the azalea. I'm so sorry. It's like I said, I get excited and then I can't remember all the names. So I also mulched this bare area right here under the Cercis canadensis, or the red bud. So it's looking a little prettier, you know, more put together. I wasn't able to do it all the way because I found out there's poison ivy in there. As a matter of fact, I touched it a little bit. And that guy right there is a seedling, a dogwood seedling. So I'm gonna let that grow. I would love to have another, you know, maybe I'll train it to kind of grow on one side. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too straight towards the top of the red bud. And then of course the yew, it's putting on some growth. Oops, there's something in there. But it's not the upright variety of yew, but I don't mind. But I just love yew. Get it? I love you. So I don't mind that they are close to the ground. They will eventually stand up a little bit as they grow, you know, older. And then of course the light for this dark area is the variegated Solomon seal. And then there's seedlings, there's a juga, and then there's a Gileja seedlings. It's actually called Harlow. It's a dark purplish color of columbine, and I think I purchased that a long time ago from Kmart when Martha Stewart, I shouldn't be saying that because I'm dating myself. Martha Stewart had, you know, she had plants and housewares sold at Kmart. So yeah, it's growing in the path, in the cracks, but that's how columbines are. And they're also natives. but the only thing I don't like about it is they bloom so early when everything is cold and you're not really out here to enjoy them. But they are beautiful and low maintenance plants. So, alright, garden lovers, I think I'm going to end the video so I can get some soil for my ligustrum. And I hope you had a chance to work in your garden today. And I hope, everything is growing well for you in your garden. And until next time, I'll see you again somewhere down in the garden path. Bye.